Oh yeah, here we go. Let me make sure my microphone's not muted. All right, guys. I have no clue how much I got left on this final gig. I'm going to assume that I probably have about maybe 200, maybe 300 megabytes left. If that be the case, then I'm just going to do this live stream until it actually fucking wears off. But if anybody in the chat, if you start to see the actual video buffer a hell of a lot, just let me know, and then that would be my indication to check my notifications to see if I got that message from my data provider for my phone, aka Freedom Mobile. So at least that way, whatever the case may be. But I wanted to go ahead and make that clear. I hope to God people show up in my chat, because if I don't have a person to be able to actually see the actual live stream, then I'm pretty much basically screwed. But that seems not to be the case. What's up there, fucking Astor Ryan? How you doing, sir? What's up, Stardust? So far, fucking 5 games done. I would have had fucking like 6 of them up there if I hadn't gone to my friend's place, but whatever. So I'm gonna finish the last 5 there, fucking hopefully tonight before I go to bed. Get at least another 2, if not 3 more in, and then get the last 2 tomorrow, and then I'll do another 10 throughout the day, so that way I can make up for that. For what there, Guy Code? What do you gotta thank me for? I saw this image, and it definitely holds so much fucking weight, my guy. So much weight. Oh, hey, no worries there, Guy Code, man. Shit, no worries, buddy. Of course, man. Why you said this stream may be very short, you going live on Twitch soon, that's why? No, because I'm on my final gig right now, and I don't know exactly how much I've used, because they haven't updated on my actual account yet of how much I used on my final gig, so I'm going to assume that I should be okay for a good half hour, 45 minutes tops, but anything past that is probably going to fucking push it over the edge to the point where it's going to wear out my last gig. But like I said, with you guys in the chat, you guys will be able to tell me, because as soon as the video starts to constantly buffer, then I'll know why. And you guys will let me know, and then more than likely I'll have my notification from Freedom Mobile to let me know that my last gig has already been used. And fuckity laddie fucking cockfuck. Man, here's the thing about the hotel's Wi-Fi, dude. Like, I can use it on my phone, which is fine. Problem is that it's inconsistent. What I mean by that is it constantly fucking goes down all the fucking time. Like 1 second you'll be on it, and then for 5 minutes straight it'll boot you off for no apparent reason, man, and you won't be able to get back on it for a good solid 10, fucking 12 hours, dude. It's fucking stupid. I could barely get a connection on my PS4. Rarely. My Xbox picks it up, no problem. But sometimes the hotel fucking Wi-Fi here, it will be down for fucking days, my guy. Days. And if you go to ask them to restart the router, dude, man, they just fucking yell at you for it. It's fucking stupid as shit, dude. I've always hated the Wi-Fi fucking here at the hotel that I'm at, dude. I've always hated it. No, I could probably do more, but it depends on, like I said, I don't know how much I have left out of my gig. Let's say, for example, if I have, let's say 500 megabytes, then, dude, I'm good for, almost a 2-hour stream. I just don't know. So I'm going to play it safe, and I'm going to keep streaming probably for about 45 minutes to an hour, and if it doesn't fucking, if it still lets me go, then sweet. Then whatever you want to call it. But generally, I usually do these shows for about an hour and a half tops, man. It's rare when I go longer than that. Nah, that PS4's Wi-Fi fucking card on the... first of all, in general, Wi-Fi is shit anyways. But it's a real shame that the Wi-Fi fucking shit that's in the PS4 is utter shit. It's garbage. It barely picks up a fucking signal for me, dude. It's good for, if you have a signal that's literally in, the same room or somewhere in the same house, but when it's trying to find, a hotel Wi-Fi, it's fucking shit. Xbox picks it up, no problem. And, literally will stay connected as long as I don't block the actual fucking range of it, which is kind of difficult given my fucking fat weight, but whatever, I digress. I digress. But hey, as long as I can still play Gears on my hotspot when I lose my fast data, that's all that fucking matters, man. Photos will come out fucking a little bit slower just because when you're on the slow data, it takes a little while to fucking upload, but fuck it. I don't care. I'll get it done. I'll get it done. I'm waiting that for. I'm picking that up down the road there, Geico, man, when it hits the bargain bin, dude. Like, I'm planning on doing that for the majority of AAA third parties now going forward. I'm just gonna wait till they go in the bargain bin, man. Because truth be told, man, like, a lot of them aren't worth my fucking time to play anymore, dude. Because a lot of them are shit. Not saying that Borderlands is, but hey, you know what, man? If people could sit there and fucking, and say, oh, hey, I could play all these fucking games that Microsoft released for $2, you know what I'm saying? Fucking, hey, I've been avoiding third-party AAA fucking games now for quite a while, dude, and there's a reason behind why I'm avoiding a lot of that shit. A lot of it. Like, don't get me wrong, like, games like Death Stranding, yeah, that's definitely gonna be, a buy for sure. Not right away, maybe depending on my finances, but it's definitely on my top list. It definitely is, but a lot of the other games, though, that are on my list, dude, man, are definitely not third-party AAA. I can promise you that. Man. Oh, that's not even the issue there, Guy Code. That's not even the issue, man. Because, I've been buying games at $80 fucking since forever, since I got the PS4, essentially, pretty much, basically. The same year that Until Dawn came out when the prices got changed over here in Canada. So, that's not the problem. The issue that I have is that a lot of these third-party games that are selling these games at that price are fucking trash. And I don't mean trash in the sense like the overall package is trash. There's just a lot of things about the game that make it trash. You know what I mean? Yes, it is there, Stardust, dude. And I do recommend people actually buying that game. Like, if you're going to get it off Game Pass, buy it, man. Bloodstained deserves your fucking attention. Especially if you're itching for a really, really good Metroidvania fucking Castlevania style kind of game. Like, this game delivers and then some. Like I said before in the past, man, if Castlevania had a sequel, Bloodstained would be its fucking goddamn child. Like, no word of a lie. That game is so fucking good. And is, to this day, still my game of the year. So far. Nothing else fucking that's coming out the rest of this year fucking, well, I can tell you one thing right now. Death Stranding is definitely not going to be in fucking as contender for my game of the year personally, but I'm sure Death Stranding is going to be a phenomenal game. But the way I choose my actual fucking, whatever you want to call it, dude, man, is superiorly fucking different, man, compared to the way you guys look at shit, dude. I was at a campground once, and I was able to use their Wi-Fi on my Switch, trash Wi-Fi in a camper, fucking with the PS4 that couldn't even read there, fucking there was a signal. PS4 is defined garbo in that regard. Yeah, that's really the only downfall that I have with the PS4. But again, nobody should really be playing games Wi-Fi wise. Like, I do not recommend that. But sadly, in my situation, I kind of have no choice. And it gets me by, though. It gets me by, man. I'm able to download games. It may take me a day or two to download them, man, but fuck it. It gets the job done. At least I got something to play so I don't have to worry about bitching all the fucking time. But a lot of the time when the Wi-Fi's down, then I have to fucking, use my shitty-ass slow or fucking hotspot in order to watch fucking videos at 140p, which is pretty fucking sad. But hey, as long as I can still play online, man, which in this case I still can, then I'm good, man. Then I'm real good. If Battletoads drops this year, I don't even know Battletoads, man. As much as I'm going to adore the shit out of that game and fuck all the people hating on it, fucking Bloodstained is going to take a lot to beat out Bloodstained, dude. I'm sorry. Like, Bloodstained virtually has everything. Addictive gameplay, fun characters, fun fucking game, just in general. Soundtrack is fucking popping. The overall game is just fucking fun. Battletoads? I mean, hey, by any indications, the way you motherfuckers are treating the fuck out of that game by not calling it Battletoads, even though it looks and plays just like Battletoads should fucking play, I really don't know what to say. I really don't. Outside from its art style, sure, people can shit on that art style as much as they want, man, but by you sitting there shitting on that art style because they chose not to choose the actual KI fucking character models, it's just fucking ridiculous as far as I'm concerned. Because Battletoads is it's not meant to look realistic at all. But of course, that's what you ponies fucking want. Because, I mean, look at every game that Sony's released so far this generation. Not bad thing per se, but not enough color variations, man, outside from what, fucking Infamous Second Slut? I mean, every game is very dark and grainy looking, dude. I mean, maybe Uncharted's pretty colorful, too. So I really can't shit on that game. But even though Uncharted series is pretty garbaggio. Never liked Uncharted. Never did. Its multiplayer was the shit, though. Well, at least in 2. At least in 2 it was pretty good. Yeah, every once in a while you get those rare occasions like Concrete Genie or Dreams, but sadly those are the games that ponies generally tend to ignore. Outside from a few noble exceptions who I know that actually do want to get Concrete Genie, like AKA Sick Humor, for example. But a lot of fucking places, you guys, are going to take one look at the game. Nah, this is garbage. Like, every other game that gets released on the fucking PSN store weekly-wise. Like, you people are more worried about fucking, like, the developers that Microsoft owns under their own studios that are actually going to be getting funded by Microsoft to make these projects. You guys should be more worried about a lot of the games that you guys aren't fucking supporting, my guy. Like, holy shit. Do you have any idea how many games that get put up on the actual fucking Zen store on the Xbox store daily? No, weekly for that matter. That would kill to have their game in the fucking spotlight for maybe an hour tops. Especially when it comes to indies. Game Pass, now that's a fucking world of wonder for indie devs, man. World of wonder for indie devs. First party studio games, I mean, Sea of Thieves was trash. Crackdown 3 is fucking garbage. Nobody's talking about those two games. I mean, yeah, people are still playing Sea of Thieves. Good for them, but I sure the fuck ain't. Gears 5 is really going to be the only game I'm going to be playing outside from maybe Halo Infinite, and that's about it. But I'm not even a big Halo guy. I really am not a big Halo guy, dude. Yeah, man. I mean, Game Pass works wonders for indie devs, man. Their first-party offerings, look, if you're expecting fucking filet mignon fucking out of Xbox games, you ain't getting it, dude. And the thing of it is, you haven't really never got it. Outside from what, Gears and fucking Halo when Halo first popped, Halo's been going downhill since fucking what, Reach came out. Gears has been going downhill since fucking Judgment came out. So, I mean, what's left now? Fable? Okay, well, can this fucking Fable remake fucking actually do something that's worthwhile? Well, if it is Fable remake, then I tell you that it's going to be fucking Fable remake, man. I swear to you it is. That's the thing, Game Pass isn't going to ruin Halo Infinite. That's the problem. You see, here's the thing, right? When you look at how quickly fucking Coalition pumped out 5 and still did an actual really, really good job on that campaign, yeah, sure, it had some flaws, but name me a game that didn't have flaws. And if you say God of War, you're fucking lying to yourself. Because trust me, if God of War didn't have its problems, why the fuck did they release 20 patches in the first fucking week? Fuck off. But here's the thing, though, right? And regardless of all that crap, fucking, they did a pretty goddamn good job within, what, less than 3 years? Almost 3 years they had? To make on that shit in that campaign was actually way better than people were thinking that it was going to be. Better than 4, at least, anyways. And you know, truth be told, the more I sat about, and the more I sit on my fat ass in the regular and fucking think logically wise, I really can't complain at those people that are sitting there making videos like the way Thrash did, man, about fucking Gears and shit like that, and the way their crap goes, man. Because if you remember, guys, back in the last generation, dude, Sony got railed for that. For literally almost every fucking game that came out, outside from a few noble exceptions from first party wise. Don't you all remember the whole entire fucking PS fucking 3 has no grass for Mafia 2 shit? Remember that crap? Yeah, man. Except now we're going more into more defined details and shit like that. That's what most people are eyeing for, which 90% of the gaming community will never pay attention to unless if they actually are told about that shit. And that to me is a little bit fucking upsetting, to be quite honest. But when you have like a console version that has no grass compared to your competitor, that's a big, big difference, right? But yet when you look at a game like Gears, it's like, why would anybody sit there and just fucking shoot random shit for no fucking reason? You know what I mean? Yeah, it did. Yeah, I know. And I haven't updated my game in a while. Like I said, I haven't turned my PS4 on in like after a week of playing fucking Beyond. I haven't turned on my PS4 in over like a month now. Literally, like it's crazy, dude. Well, either way, but going back to what I was originally saying, man, like if Microsoft funded the coalition to get an actual fucking, Gears fucking 5 out, get Gears Tactics out too as well, which is also now coming to consoles, which that just makes me even more excited because I've been wanting an actual strategy type kind of Gears game now for a while, and everybody told me that I was retarded, that they were never going to do it. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they announced Gears Tactics, and now I'm laughing at everybody that sat there and shunned me for it. Fucking whatever, man. It is what it is. And you know what the sad thing is, too, though? And I hate to openly admit to this, man, but fucking, I'm going to be honest with you guys. The best games that Sony actually, or not Sony, the best games that Microsoft has ever actually released outside from console shit is fucking strategy shit that console gamers look at and call trash. Rise of Nations and Age of Empires, man, is like two of Microsoft's biggest babies on the market, dude. Like, that shit's crazy. And there's a lot of people that are actually anticipating that fucking Age of Empires 4 to come out and shit. Because 3 was garbage. But the first two games, fucking classic for a fucking reason, my guy. Classic for a fucking reason, man. Truth be told, though, man, Sick Humor really actually isn't really lying about what he said towards me the other day on the live stream, man, the other day. Where he's like, Fatal's like pretty much basically a PC guy in disguise as a console gamer now. Kind of isn't wrong. But the thing of it is, like, it's like that now, sure, but it never used to be like that, though. It never used to be like that. I was always there fucking playing on all platforms when I had them and shit, dude. Even last gen. Outside from PC-wise, but when I did get a chance to play games on PC, like your Guild Wars 2 and a few others, fucking I enjoyed my time on it, dude. But nowadays, man, it's just fucking like everything that PC is that I want to play on PC is now making its way to consoles. Yeah, sure, the versions may be inferior, but I don't give a fuck. As long as I can play it, man, that's all that matters to me. You know what I mean? As long as the game is functional, I really don't give a fuck if it drops a couple frames here and there and shit like that, man. Even though I know performance is definitely a priority. I agree. But despite all that shit, though, man, it's like, you know what I mean? I like games that have complexity in it. You know what I mean? Gears doesn't have any complexity at all. It does have skill to an extent if you know how to wall bounce and do all the actual trick shots and shit like that, which I don't know how to do. Which is kind of holding me back to get my rank up a lot more higher because more people are doing that and I'm getting screwed over by it because I don't know how to counter it or I don't know how to do it myself. But I want to learn how to do it, though. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that is I gotta keep playing and get used to it, get better with it, you know what I mean? Get better with my controls and learn when to time my shots properly, know when to not go into cover, when to go into cover. You know what I mean? That's how you whatever you want to call it. Fuck, dude, no. And the fact that you said that, Raccoon, man, I'm surprised I don't block your ass out of my chat for saying that dumbass shit, bro. But look at it, I like you, Raccoon. I like you, man. But yeah, like, last generation, dude, man, like, dude, I virtually fucking played so much shit last gen. Like, you can go and look at my Xbox 360 profile. You can go and look at my fucking PS3 profile. I mean, yeah, I played more games this generation on the PS4 compared to both, but it doesn't matter, man. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, when I hear a lot of people tell me that this generation has been garbage, it's like, motherfucker, what are you even playing? Like, if you sit there and you honestly tell me with a straight face that you don't like this generation, man, clearly you are fucking setting yourself up for your own disappointment, man, because you're not willing to step outside your safety fucking bounds, man. And that's a real shame. Because there's a lot of shit, and I mean a lot of fucking shit, then you'll be surprised at what game that you will actually boot up and you'll be fucking baffled, man. It's like, holy fuck, man, Fatal was right. This game is actually fucking fun, dude. Does every game have to be fucking greatness? Well, fucking depends on how you look at it, because that is technically subjective. So is quality. Quality's subjective. A lot of people are going to look at a game like, say, fucking Civilization, and look at that and say garbage, trash, fucking cell phone game kind of bullshit, right? But to a lot of fucking, strategy tech heads out there that love strategy games like myself or Fatal Charade, those games are quality as fuck to us, man. Like, you know what I mean? Because the people that have made these games have been working on these games for a long time. Talent is there. It's just that you guys choose not to see the talent because it's not a fucking genre that you guys care to fuck with. It's that simple. You know what I mean? So that's why when Thrash talks about talent, he's not really talking about talent at all. I mean, he is and he isn't. You know what I mean? Yeah, Naughty Dog definitely has some talent. Of course they do. But all developers fucking have those rise moments, dude, and they fall flat on their fucking face. Naughty Dog, they're not going to be there anytime soon, but eventually they might. Every company does. Nintendo does. Fucking Nintendo's had its downfalls and shit. Whatever you want to call it. It's only a matter of time until Naughty Dog eventually has one of their downfalls. Well, that's what I'm saying, bad latency, but I'm trying to say it in a more nicer kind of way instead of me sounding like a fucking complete asshole. Because I've been doing that a lot lately. But the thing of it is, it's like, okay, that's fine, but like, quality is subjective. People are going to find, like, people look at indie games, man, and like, it's a real shame to see how a lot of modern people in this generation, even old school gamers, man, that still don't understand why indies are important and why indies shouldn't be technically ignored. I'm not saying every game has people have to play, no, but I'm saying that a majority of people, I don't even want to say the majority, but there's a lot of gamers out there that completely ignore indies, man, while not understanding that the companies that they are preaching and praising were at one point in their fucking lifetime were fucking indies. Like, you think Capcom and all them got fucking rich and became these conglomerate companies, man, because one day Bobby Kotick fucking decided to win big on a goddamn scratch ticket, my guy? No. No. Activision started off with a 3-man fucking company. That's all they were, man, when they fucking made Pitfall. A 3-man team. That's equivalent to what indies are nowadays. You know what I mean? Just now, back then, the word indie never existed, man. So now people look at indies and think that that's a negative thing, but yet there's more talent coming out of indie developers than a lot of the fucking crap that you motherfuckers are paying $60 fucking for right now, my guy. But you guys will never see it, though. Because how would you know if you've never played any of these games before? How would you know? You know why? Because a lot of people want to go based on 3 things, right? They want to go based on the thrill of the actual, social media is number 1. And which to me, I think social media plays a huge factor as to why a lot of these games get the fucking praise that they don't technically deserve, in my humble opinion. Secondly, on top of that too as well, you also got fucking Metacritic that tries to define something as far as an overall score that manipulates gamers into buying shit when in actuality they shouldn't be doing that. And number 3, fucking just reviews in general. Reviews in general, man. Like, people look at one single fucking review and say, oh my god, this game's dog shit. Meanwhile, 10 other sites give it a fucking better score. But no, you only linger on that one fucking score, man. Like, it's fucking retarded, man. It's retarded. Greedfall? No, Greedfall is actually a middle market game. Spiders is technically a middle market company. They're pretty much basically on the same point as the team that made Gotham and fucking whatever you want to call it and shit like that. And like old school, like with like fucking CD Projekt Red before they became AAA casualized crap. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of good things about Greedfall 2 as well. And it's funny because a lot of people that are actually enjoying Greedfall, man, either A, probably never played Bound by Flame or fucking Techromancer, or fucking they have played those games and they have been a fan of Spiders ever since. Because Spiders is one of those companies, man, like when you play Bound by Flame, you're going to hate it at first. But you can see some potential just brooding underneath the surface of all the crappiness, right? Same goes with Techromancer, same type of shit. Just brooding beneath there. You know what I mean? So now this is technically their grandbaby right now. And this is everything that I've seen and the way they've been promoting this game. They've done so much promotion for this shit than any other previous games they've ever actually done. And truth be told, I'm fucking proud of them, man. I'm definitely proud of them because that's how you build better quality companies as time goes on. Like, if you're honestly going to sit there and tell me with a straight face that games that Activision and Ubisoft and EA come out with are quality, then your definition of quality is all worlds of fucked up, man. All worlds. And quality to you is overpriced DLC, microtransactions, fucking casualized gameplay, fucking mediocre story and characters that don't mean shit. Man, oh man, then you guys really are missing out on a lot of good stuff, man. That's what I'm saying, Raccoon. That's what I'm saying. But it had some interesting qualities to it. Just brooding beneath it, man. You know what I mean? Same with fucking, look at, Lords of the Fallen, right? A Dark Souls clone. And then what do they do after that? They come out with the Surge. And that game apparently took off. And now has a cult following. Now Surge 2 is coming out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad to see that some of these actual middle market studio developers are actually getting some love. But when it comes to anyone the fuck else, especially if they're companies that Microsoft owns, man, they're automatic fucking trash. Which I laugh at. I sincerely laugh at, man. So far, fucking every game that I played from Obsidian, outside from Dungeon Siege 3, which was a fucking joke if I've ever seen one, was actually good fucking RPG games. Stick of Truth, phenomenal. Same with fucking In Exile. Look at games like fucking Torment Tides of Numenera, which is the spiritual successor to Torment fucking, or Planescape Torment. That game will fuck with your head. Sup, Jabal? No, I know that guy code. Like, Last of Us really put fucking Naughty Dog on the map. Like, I mean, well, technically people would argue, say Uncharted, but fuck that, man. Then again, I'm kind of biased towards that, so I guess Uncharted was that game that put him on the map, but Last of Us did some crazy over-the-top shit that like, Naughty Dog is, like, fucking godlike at. Do I look at them as a godlike company? No. I don't look at any company as a godlike company. Not even fucking Nintendo themselves. But, I mean, I understand why people definitely recognize them and call them that. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't argue that shit, but I would never call them that because I think it's just fucking dumb. It's a video game, goddammit. Not your fucking ex-wife or not a wife that you're getting ready to fuck for fucking 20 minutes. You beat it. You know what I mean? You smash the fuck out of her fucking for J-hole. You know what I mean? Along with leaving an extra tip in the ass cheeks, and then fucking after that you leave her? Nah, man. No, Bethesda is trash tier. Bethesda is fucking trash tier. Ever since they came out with Fallout 3, Bethesda has always been fucking trash. Always been fucking trash. Fallout 3 was a fucking goddamn joke and a half if I've ever played with the most idiotic fucking ending to a game and the most boring fucking world to ever step foot in. New Vegas shit's all over it. Fallout 4 was mediocre as fuck. The only thing that kept me fucking interested in the entirety of that game was the fact of seeing my fucking son at the end of that shit, which kind of didn't really pay off all too well as I thought it would have been. Fallout 70 shit. Need I say more on that shit? Elder Scrolls Skyrim, the worst Elder Scrolls game to ever fucking exist on the face of this fucking planet. I don't care what or how much love you have with that game, Skyrim will always go down as the worst Elder Scrolls game I've ever fucking played in my life. Ever fucking played in my life. And that's another series that's now dead to me. Fallout's now dead to me. Thank God for Wasteland. The fucking forefather of fucking Fallout, Wasteland's still around. Thank fucking God for Xbox for that. But you can have your trashy ass fucking Fallout, man. I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah. 1, 2, and Tactics did. Classics. Back when Interplay was around. Y'all remember that company, Interplay? Fucking jokes, man. Garbage, man. Fucking garbage. But this is like... Look, and I don't mean to like put anybody's preference down. I'm looking at it from my perspective. And again, no disrespect to anybody in the chat, okay? But I'm just telling you like my fucking feelings on this aspect. It's the fact that a lot of people out there like think that AAA games are the only thing that people should play. When right now, they are the main problem that is wrong with the fucking industry. Like, I fail to understand why people can't see that. And believe me, I know a lot of you guys in the chat do see that shit, and I thank fucking Christ you guys do. But there's a lot of people out there that don't see that shit. You know what I mean? And they don't realize that that is the fucking issue with this industry, man. That and services, fucking golly knows what else. I mean, Rockstar. Rockstar just launched their fucking goddamn Rockstar launch client last night that has all their Rockstar games on. And I guarantee you, if Red Dead 2 were to come to PC, that's where that motherfucker's gonna be and only fucking be at. So that Rockstar has control over everything. So no mod support, none of that shit. I'm calling that shit right now, man. Next year, fucking Red Dead Redemption 2 is gonna be on PC, and it's gonna be only on that fucking client, my guy. Calling that shit. I love Game Pass for my own reasons. Not to sit there and to, you know, take away something from the industry or support a service, you know, and say, fuck everything else, right? No, that's not why I use Game Pass. You guys already know. I've already explained this several times. So I'm not going to bother explaining it again. But I'm saying, but there are people out there that will never use GP the way that I use it. Which is a real fucking shame, to be honest, man. And now you got articles like fucking Forbes going out here talking about why we should look at it from a different perspective, why Game Pass is important, literally sucking the Microsoft shaft. Like, the article is fucking filler and fluff, dude. Garbage. Get that shit up my fucking screen. Like, trust me, man. Like, you guys honestly sit there and you guys can think that I'm like this fucking overblown person that only wants to play games on Xbox. No, my guy. No. Has nothing to do with that, man. Let's think. They can hate as much as they want, and truth be told, I don't blame them. I don't blame them, man, because how many people do you know that actually buy games through that service that you know in this community outside from me? There's not many people. Like, there's literally, I've only met one other person that has actually bought games off of Game Pass. That's about it, but they don't do it anymore. They stopped. But you go on Reddit and fucking, oh man, I'm never going to have to buy a game again, blah, 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 blah. All this fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? And truth be told, man, like, I love the idea. And I said this last generation, fucking believe it or not. I said, man, I would love to see Sony and Microsoft come out with a rental service as an optional means that would allow people to explore new shit that they would never fucking want to play. Or a way where I can sit there and play a game that I want to play and then buy it when my money comes in every fucking month or whenever I have to cash to fucking spare it. And that's exactly what I do with Game Pass. It just sucks that the direction that most people are looking at it, just say, fuck the developers, man. Fuck everything else. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. It is what it is. I know, I own every game that Microsoft has released. Dude, I own Disneyland Adventures, my guy. Zoo Tycoon. I own that shit. Who the fuck buys Disneyland Adventures? That game came out 3 weeks after I bought it on Game Pass. Did I give a fuck? Did I get mad? No. Right now, there's 2 games that I currently, well, technically 3, because I don't buy any of the Forza games, because I'm not that big into racing, so I'm not going to waste money on a game that I'm barely ever going to play. But outside from fucking Forza, I don't hate the games. They're just, I'm not into racing. I'm not a big fan of racing games. Sea of Thieves and Crackdown 3, that's a prime example of fucking of Game Pass fodder, in my opinion. Crackdown 3 is a definite example of that. Gears, I don't see it. If you want to look at it from the microtransaction perspective, okay, fine. Go right ahead. But you got games out here like Uncharted fucking 4 that you can either buy guns with real life money or you have a chance of getting them in an actual weapon cache. Does Gears 5 do any of that? No, it's all cosmetic shit. That's all it is. Yeah, I'm aware that Uncharted has the same thing too as well, but they still make that shit a hell of a fucking grind. But yet, nobody said shit about that. But Gears is fucking microtransactions being all cosmetic, overpriced garbage dog shit. But yet, that's the end of the world. We can't have that, man. We're not allowed to talk about that. Like, come on, man. People are gonna stop picking and choosing. People are gonna stop coming up with like these fucking bogus fucking shits, man. Who did not know that the actual fucking sales for Gears 5 were going to be incredibly low when you're launching the game on Game Pass, literally giving away the Ultimate Edition to people that play on Ultimate for both Xbox and PC? You think that's not going to rectify in retail sales? Come on, man. The fact that it sold 23K in the UK retail-wise, I'm actually quite surprised it's actually even got that high. Legit. I thought it was going to be fucking literally maybe less than fucking 10K, if not slightly over 10K sale-wise. But again, no matter what game Microsoft comes out with, man, whether it be Infinite, whether it be fucking Wasteland 3, like, you guys are not even going to play any of fucking of those types of games. Halo Infinite, yeah. But all the other games that are coming out, like Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds is going to be fucking incredible, man. Everything that I've read, everything that I saw in that game, just fucking looks amazing to play. And it looks fun to be immersed in this world. Like, especially if you know about the flaw system. That shit sounds ludicrous as fuck. But nobody is talking about that game. Not even on the Xbox side, nobody gives a fuck about that shit. Wasteland 3 looks 10 times better than what the fucking sequel fucking looked like. Like, at the end of the day, I'm just going to say this metaphorically, man, that I'm done with this topic fucking 2 weeks. I just want to chill fucking for the rest of the time with you guys, have some laughs. At the end of the day, the reason why I'm sticking with Microsoft for Next Gen 2 as well going forward, I don't give a fuck if their games are on PC or not. I don't fucking care. But I'm sticking with their Next Gen console 2 as well when the Scarlet goes down in the price over here, and I will eventually buy it. Why? Because I'm guaranteed to get fucking quality CRPGs from In Exile and from fucking Obsidian as well. And that is a win-win for me. Sony doesn't give me that. And I wish they fucking did. I so wish they fucking did. Microsoft's giving me strategy games. Sony isn't. You guys are like, well, that's not a big deal. Nobody wants those shits anyways. But how would you know if they're shit if you've never played them? Like, fuck, man. The way Sony has that fucking terminology of greatness stuck in your head, man, is completely falsified. Not saying those games are fucking bad. A lot of them are greatness. They are. But they fucking turned fucking Sony ponies into these fucking meat wagon fucking sheeps, man. Sheeps, my guy. And they don't even realize that what the hell they're fucking doing, my guy. That's how brain dead they are. Don't you see that? They're shitting on games they would never fucking play. They never even heard of this shit, and they're already shitting on these games. Why? That's what I don't get. That kind of fucking baffles me, man, a little bit, dude. Because ponies want simplicity. They don't want complexity. The moment they get a game that's complex, that hurts their little tiny little brain of theirs, they automatically dog on it and call it dog shit. It's like, nah, bro. Like, if you want to think that, by all means, go right ahead. But you're doing yourself a disservice as far as I'm concerned. And you also got to buy the co-op fucking DLC separately too as well for Shadow Squirts too, I know. And I hate to sound so fucking negative, man, but I mean, fuck, dude. Like, I get it. If that's your preference and you don't care for those types of games, fine. Then why are you calling them shit when you see them anyways? Like, that's what I don't get. Yeah, I'm guilty of doing that myself, but I do that just for the fucking laughs. And I know other people out there do it too as well. Trust me, believe me, I know, because they've openly admitted to me that they do that shit just to get a rise out of me or whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, I'll go on Twitter and I'll post an image of Wasteland fucking 3. Everyone that replies back, dog shit, garbage, what trash, what Game Pass trash is this? You know what I mean? Like, fuck off, dude. But yet, that's one game that has more character depth and more character development, man, than any Sony game on the market today. That's fucking sad. It's a real shame, dude. It's a real fucking shame, dude. You can sit there and fucking say that I'm hating on Sony. I don't even hate fucking Sony, dude. Sure, I may not be a big fan of a lot of their IPs. I'm not even a big fan of a lot of fucking Xbox IPs, man. I just happen to I honestly, truth be told, and I'll be blatantly honest, man, I have more fun when I play fucking games that Microsoft comes out with. Outside from fucking Sea of Thieves and Crackdown. But I had more fun when I played fucking Quantum Break over Horizon. Even though Horizon's got sick-ass fucking combat. But that's it. Like, I have more fun playing Gears than I do Uncharted. But there's a little bit of bias there because I've never liked Uncharted. I've always thought Uncharted was a very, very boring fucking adventure game for me. And I'm sorry you guys don't want to hear that, but hey, I'm being truthfully honest with you guys. But here's the thing, though, Dante. It's not the fact that you guys are speaking up about it, man, because how can you speak up about something that's already been on that platform for generation beyond generation? Be right back. But you know what the sad thing is? And I'm gonna get demolished for saying this, but you know what? Fuck it. I am gonna say it. It's sad to see that Xbox gamers now have fucking are willing to actually go out of their way to try out new shit through the service of Game Pass than Sony fans are doing right now. Because if it's not AAA, or if it's not by a Sony fucking studio, everything else is beneath them. Is garbage. Is trash. Is shit. And those are the gamers that are missing out on this generation and why they think that this generation is garbage. Because they don't play anything. So using that formulaic excuse about, oh, we speak up because we don't want those garbages on our platform, motherfucker, were you born under a rock? These games have existed since fucking PS1, my guy. It's not going to change because, oh, now we got social media. No, it doesn't work that way. Oh, but we got PlayStation Now, though. We could use that for our variety. But yet nobody talks about it. You ever notice that? The only time I ever hear fucking PS Now get brought up in the conversation is a cheap tactic to use to fucking make fun of Game Pass. But yet, not even realizing that once Microsoft launches its xCloud, PS Now is irrelevant. Because now you can't say shit because now both have exactly even playing grounds. Both are goddamn fucking streamable and both have downloadable content. And the downloadable content on the PS Now, and I hate to say this, is fucking dog shit. Go and look at the list. It's right there in front of you. You don't even have to have an actual fucking PS Now account. Go on the actual client, look at every game that's on there for download-wise. Outside from a couple PS4 titles that keep getting added all the time, the majority of that list is fucking puke-worthy, man. But of course, people are not going to openly admit to that because they don't want to be wrong. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. Trust me, if PS Now was actually had good games for me to download, I would actually use that subscription to try out and do some different shits, man, when I wait for my money to come in. But no. Like, every game that comes out for that so far, either I already had bought on the PS fucking 4, or they're games that you guys will never blink an eyelash at. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, I don't get it. Microsoft is having a going away sale. Oh, I think what, for like games or some shit? I think it is. Dude, I would use it right now, man, on PS fucking 4 right now, my guy. No word of a lie. If it actually had fucking games in the download category, because I'm not streaming on my fucking phone. Fuck that. And I don't want nothing to do with streaming at all, period. But if their download library was actually more fucking appealing to the eye. But every game that keeps going up, like Tekken 7 just got released on there. Oh wait, I already own it on the PS4. So that's a waste. Maybe nobody wants to play games online? What is that supposed to fucking mean? How about from a multiplayer standpoint? You're just talking about in generality. That's fine. I can play Gears offline. I don't have to worry about being online to play Gears. But Gears is centric around online, though. Then we're talking about single-player games. Okay. I play Zoo Tycoon all the time, fucking by myself, lonely in my own room. Feeling sad for myself sometimes, but that's besides the point. No, but I get where you're coming from, though, Dante. I know what you're talking about, dude. I know what you're talking about. No, dude, both are fucking bad in their own right. Both are bad in my own right, but that's not what I'm bitching about, though. I'm saying, like, I want PS Now's downloadable section to be fucking better. And I hope to God that improves, man. Because I would use both. And then I would just piggyback off both whenever the games I want to buy. You know what I mean? Like, I will always buy my games digitally, even though I'll never own them, but I don't give a fuck about that. But I still want to support the devs. And I would do it for sure on PSN. Sure, Sony, you don't even have to release your games at all on that platform. I don't care. I don't care. Just when you do release downloadable titles, man, make them worthwhile, man. Because lately, they've been fucking pretty goddamn bad. And I hate saying that, dude, because I want to use that service, man, to download titles, man. But I can't do it. Stadia. Fuck Stadia, dude. I don't like streaming at all, period. Hence the reason why I will never use streaming, man, on PS Now. I like the idea, and I've tested it out myself when I had better internet, proper internet, and it works great. It works fucking fine. But I don't care about that. But when they added download section to it, I was hyped as shit. I go on there. I'm looking around. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll play this. All right. Okay. Okay, I already own that. Okay, cool. All right. Fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure it's gotten better now over the last couple of months. I haven't looked in the last couple of months, man, but like shit, man. For the most part, Brett, yeah, they are. It's never gonna stop, dude. But I'm not even paying attention to that crap anymore. I'm not paying attention to that shit no more. After that little fucking venting / meltdown that I had the other day, yeah, I'm not even looking at that shit anymore, dude. I'm just gonna do my own thing going forward, man. And now when it comes to games that I'm playing too as well, I'm not even gonna bring it up in conversation, man, unless it's a game that I know everybody wants. That's it. Which is a real fucking shame that I have to do it that way. Outside of my own streams. But like when I'm on the round table and stuff, dude, man, and people say, hey, did anybody play Wasteland? I'm not even gonna fucking reply to it, dude. What's the point? Because I'll just be on the end of everybody else's ridiculous bullshit fucking joke at the end of the day, man. So it's like I'm wasting my fucking time. I'm committed to shitting on Stadia, even if it's good. Nah, man. I'm sure there's going to be some people out there, though, Ryan. Like, let's be blatantly honest with ourselves, man. You know there's going to be people out there that are going to dick ride Stadia for a hot while, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's going to be people out there that are going to fucking literally stick their dick in Google's ear holes for a while. Dude, Xbox, no, dude. That's not even what I'm looking for. We already know that's not true. Hell, even I can be honest with you on that, man. It's not true. PlayStation is the go-to console. They're good for that fucking reason, and that reason only, dude. And, like, people think that I don't understand why Xbox sucks this generation. Trust me, dude. I've heard it all. I've heard it all. Yeah, dude. So I mean, whether I sit there and say, or Sick Humor says, or some other people say that we want Stadia to fail, truth be told, man, it's all going to be completely complacent on those people that buy into it day one. We already know there's a lot of people that already pre-ordered the Founders Edition, so it all depends on how many people are going to stay as regular customers on a service that could turn out to be good for some people, or maybe mediocre garbage for other people. We don't know. We don't know, man. And like I said, like I love Game Pass for multiple fucking reasons, but at the end of the day, I'm still always gonna buy my shit through that service, man, to support the developers. But it's a great way for me to play games, man, and not have to worry about having to coughing up the money immediately day one. You know what I mean? And that's something I don't have the luxury of, sadly, in my current situation. But still, you know what I mean? I get it. I get all the slander. I get all the fucking, the issues and these things that need answers, questionings that need answering. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. I get all that. And I would love to see these fucking numbers too. I really would. But sadly, we never will. Because Microsoft is fucking either wants things to be hidden, or they just don't want people to know how many people are not actually being active subscribers to a Game Pass. You know what I mean? So, like, hey, man, it is what it is, dude. It is what it is. Yeah, that's one game I have to pick up eventually down the road, too, as well, there, Brett. Yeah, I heard nothing but a lot of great things about it, man, so it's definitely on my list, man. I'll eventually get it down the road, yeah. I just got so much shit on my backlog, dude, and I'm never gonna end up getting into any of that crap like that from my backlog, man. Maybe during that period where I have to wait a couple years to buy the next gen consoles, man, I think I'll use that opportunity to start going back on my backlog. You know what I'm saying? So that way I don't have to worry about, all these games coming out for this generation, because they're all going to be for next gen. So I don't have to worry about, I can focus on getting my backlog, get that cleared out as much as I possibly can. But no, man, I mean, for me, dude, like, look, man, like, at the end of the day, and this is going to be the last thing I'm going to talk about Gears for a while, outside from maybe giving you guys a couple updates on, like, when I'm posting those screenshots and shit, but at the end of the day, man, say what you will about Gears, man, that's fine. Me personally, dude, man, I absolutely adore the game. I've always fucking loved multiplayer in Gears. It's always going to be my go-to multiplayer. I'm just fascinated with it, man. I'm not that very good, clearly, if you've been looking at the last couple images I've been putting up in the last couple games that I've been playing. I've been playing like dog vomit, dude, but I don't care. I just like the game. It's so fucking... I get such a kick out of it, dude. I don't know, there's like a thrill to me, man, where like... You by yourself take out like 3 of the fucking team members by yourself without fucking, without you going down. Like, there's something... There's like this fucking rush of it, man. It makes you feel so good. It's hard to explain, man. It's hard to explain. It's kind of like, when you get like the nuke, or you end up getting like some high fucking kill streak in Call of Duty, how you get like that sudden rush. Gears is like that, but it's like that for me every fucking match. Because every match is so unpredictable. Like, I have no idea if I'm going to do good this game, or this round, or if I'm going to be playing shit the entire game, or just for that round. You know what I mean? Like it's... Oh, I fucking love it, dude. I love it. I fucking love Gears, man. Yeah, dude, yes. I think that's how I'm going to go into it next gen, man. Just focus on my backlog for a while. Try to get at, like, as many of the games that I know I want to go back on and fucking actually get them out of the way and just beat them and be done with them. And plus, a lot of the older games, when next gen starts, will go down in price fairly quickly, so I can just, keep building on that, you know what I mean? Because I always wait 3 years in. I never ever get, unless like what happened with me this generation, I got lucky with one stop and whatever the case may be, and my brother with the Xbox, but normally I always wait 3 years in. You know what I mean? The Switch I eventually will get soon. You know, I may have to go after the light version because that's going to be the cheaper one here. But fuck it, you know, I'll do what I have to do just to get my hands on the Switch, man, just so I can play some shit on there, man, and get my thoughts out there to you guys too as well for the Switch. Like me, man, like I know a lot of people out there like care about like, like numbers. Sale numbers do matter to an extent, man, especially if it's a game that you like. You don't want to see it fucking fail. I get that part. You know what I mean? And trust me, there's been a lot of games that I wanted to sell very, very well that we'll never see a sequel for, period, because the game just did not, was not successful for them. And it breaks my heart to say that because fucking there's been a lot of games that I love this generation that will never see a goddamn light of day for a sequel, but I did my part and I supported the developers because I there was something about the game that I found interesting, man. But like when it comes to like, and I don't want to say the word petty because that sounds kind of fucking conniving and inconsistent, but when we start complaining about details in the game and throwing out because, all this other crap, like I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. I don't, man. I care about the games, dude, man, that look fucking fun. And if I'm having fun with the game, dude, man, I don't care if your AI is garbage because I can actually have fun with that and manipulate that to my advantage to make the game more fun for me. Like, there's little things, man. There's like little things in games that you'll be surprised, man, that like people won't pick up on. Like, you have so much fucking fun with that, dude. Okay, I'll give you an example, right? Outer Worlds. When Outer Worlds fucking comes out there next month, right? Which I'm fucking super pumped for, by the way. They have like that slow time effect, but you can actually use that to like pull an enemy towards you, and you can like use your weapons, your melee weapons, to cut them up into pieces and shit, and fucking or pop them in their head and whatnot. Man, I'm gonna have so much fucking fun with that ability, man. Yeah, that sounds about right there, Ryan. Yeah, 6 months, 2 years. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's strange to me, I guess. I don't really care if a game doesn't look great, but I'm still impressed when it does. Hey, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, Ryan, man. Like, no matter how many times I may say, like, I don't care about graphic fidelity. I mean, I really, really don't. But I can still respect a developer, right, that puts effort into all the categories that I look for, right? If they still nail down the characters, the gameplay, the story, the soundtrack, or at least a minimum of 3 out of the 4, but the game still looks breathtaking like Horizon or God of War, I will definitely give props to that developer, man. But it seems like a lot of these developers care about putting more about graphic fidelity than they do behind fucking content. And fuck developers that do that. It's like, not me, man. Not me, dude. Like, I just love finding those quirky little games, dude, man. Like, I'll literally pick up anything and play it and enjoy it. If there's something about it I like, I'll have fun with it. And that, to me, man, is what gaming really should be about. Like, at least that's what it is for me. And that's the way it's always been for me. And I said before in the past, man, like, I'm blessed, man, to have gotten, like, access to so many different fucking console experiences and PC and Commodores and whatever, man, back when I was a kid. Because if I didn't do, man, I would be just as brain dead as the majority of these gamers in this gaming community are. Going after games that people are feeding me and telling me what I should and shouldn't play. Thank God I'm not like that, dude. They don't got shadows in them. Gaming is about having fun with the bros and buying an MTX. No. It's not even about that. It's not even about how much fucking power a console can push out, man. Like, dude, man, like, fuck out of here, dude. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm impressed with what Sony has done, though. I will give them applause for that. Like, there's no two ways around that. Like, they've been making shit that, like, for such a small... For, like, the base vanilla, man, with, like, 1.6 T-flops, dude, like, that's fucking pretty goddamn impressive, man. You know what I mean? Like, they're working that system down to its fucking core, my guy. Like, down to the metal, man. Like, it's fucking crazy, man. And Xbox could technically do that. They should be doing that. And who knows? We'll have to wait and see how things go for next gen, man. But the situation that they're currently in now, man, like they're just fucking banking off of old ideas and ideas that nobody gives a fuck about. You know what I mean? But at this point, Ryan, like Microsoft is so much in the goddamn shitter this generation, dude. It doesn't matter what the fuck they do now. It don't matter anymore. You know what I mean? But it's like at the same time, you know what? Another thing that's kind of interesting to me, though, Ryan, in a way, man, is like, check this out real quick, bro. I just thought of this. It's like I get it now. I understand why a lot of people on the PlayStation side really hate the concept behind Game Pass now because they don't want fucking Sony doing that shit. They really don't. And I'm not saying Sony is going to, but hear me out now. I'm not saying they are going to. Trust me, I'm not saying that. What I am saying is, though, from this perspective, is that, because they always want to point fingers and see, okay, this is where the industry is heading, right? And, like, here's the thing. Like, even before Game Pass came out, dude, man, like, there was already, like, fucking services already available. You know what I mean? Like, Uplay was there. Fucking Origins was there. You know what I mean? Like, and, like, EA Access was already out for a while before Game Pass came into the mix of shits. So services were eventually just brooding. They were just waiting for shit to go down. You know what I mean? But now that Microsoft, PlayStation Now is already a service too as well that Sony doesn't even have to fucking advertise. And they never did really once at all. Outside from the beginning and maybe one time, like fucking during the middle of this fucking generation. That's about it. But despite all that, man, like with PS Now, with fucking, we call it there EA Access, EA Origins, Uplay, you know what I mean? And then other fucking, like smaller services that were slowly going to eventually pop their way into the console side, man. Like, yeah, that's kind of where we're going now, man. Like, because at the end of the day, when you think about it too as well, it's like, yeah, these developers don't want you buying fucking physical copies for whatever reason, man. And I'm not saying that in the sense because I don't support physical. I want physical to stay here. I'm just saying with all these services, man, like, what else is supposed to do? Like, instead of locking you behind fucking, you know what I mean? They're putting you behind a paywall now. And it sucks. It really does suck. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Microsoft doing their own thing. It's because they have no fucking choice. I mean, look at their fucking audience, man. Like, look at the people that represent Xbox. Do you really want those kind of people representing your fucking platform, dude? Like, I sure the fuck wouldn't. That's why I don't talk to any of these guys. Like, I feel bad for owning this just because now I'm part of an actual ecosystem now, and I hate that fucking word too, that has your dealers and your fucking Zaire's and your craps and shit like that. Whether or not they converted to fucking PlayStation guys is irrelevant. The damage is already done. Like, there's no two ways around it, man. The damage is already done. And these motherfuckers jumped off the actual fucking hype train, man, because they knew this generation was already at a goddamn feudal loss. That's why they converted. And it sucks, dude. It sucks, man, the way the industry is going, man. But Microsoft is not to blame here, man. Like, we're all guilty of this, man, because we are allowing this shit. People say that we should go out here and voice our concerns, and that's what we do. But if you notice that they're not the ones that are listening to us. They're listening to what other people want. People that do listen, and that's the casual side. They don't give a fuck about us, bro. Sick Humor said it best, man. And credit to him for saying this, dude. Fucking when he sat there and he said that that the hardcore gamers gather the casuals in because they see us playing these cool games and shit like that. And then of course once the casuals come on board, when they see into the sale catastrophe of it, or the sales fucking massive blow up of sales, what do? They take advantage of those motherfuckers, man. That's what they do. That's exactly what the fuck they do. Here's the thing, Jemai, man. How can I be mad at something that I'm actually not? Like, all of us that know you, Jemai, could easily sit up here and say that you're a PC fucking elitist, dude. Doesn't matter if you have a PlayStation or not. But we know that you're not. Some people may actually think that you actually are a fucking PC elitist cocksucker, but that's about it. But I know you're not, because you do play on other platforms, as do I. Like, the only reason why people call me that, dude, man, is because I am playing games like Gears. So I should get ridiculed for playing something that nobody else is actually fucking playing anymore or dropping now? Come on, man. What logical sense does that make? Now, see, with you, Sherrod, man, like, at least you actually have fucking integrity, dude. At least you're willing to go out and try other new shit. You know what I mean? That's why you and I get along so well. Yeah, we may not see eye to eye when it comes to your love for PC and my hate towards the gaming side of PC, but that's whatever. You know what I mean? That's not what we're fucking, we're not crying over it, fucking like we spilled our milk or some shit on the fucking floor. But sometimes the best experience isn't always the fucking perfect experience for you, man, sometimes. I know that sounds a little weird, but sometimes, man, it just is, man. What I'm saying is, man, it's just like, I get it why we constantly are always fighting with each other and trolling each other and fucking what have you, man. And don't get me wrong, I like it when if I know you and you're trolling my ass, dude, man, I just laugh about it. You know what I mean? And thank God that everybody that's in my chat that I see every time when I do go live or something or in the round table, man, like I know who you guys are and I fuck with you guys, but like it's a real shame that when you go on Twitter and that's all you see. It's just so much negativity, man. It's like, goddamn. It's like, man, can we not just like all get along? But that's impossible in this day and age, especially with social media being around, man. Social media is gonna always reign king. It sucks, dude, but hey, not much I can do about it. I actually kind of do in a way, yes, because it does actually bother me a little bit because you guys are technically calling me something that I know that I'm not. Like, if I'm out here playing a game that majority of Xbox fans aren't supporting, I am not the definition of a bot. Like, if I'm trolling or some shit like that, but I make it so fucking obvious, dude. I make it so fucking obvious, man. Like, people who know me extremely well, they know when I'm trolling and they know when I'm not trolling. But there seems to be, like, a little borderline between a lot of people that can't quite figure out when I am and when I'm not. You know what I mean? Even though it's blatantly fucking obvious. No, Jack is the best bot. Yeah, Gears may be niche, man, but Gears is always going to be my go-to multiplayer. Always going to be my go-to multiplayer, man. Because you know what I think it honestly, truth be told, what I think what it really actually it is? It's the closest that I'll ever get to a console version of Unreal Tournament. I think that's what it is. And my love for Unreal Tournament is so fucking immense, dude. Like, oh, God, I miss that franchise so much, dude. Fuck. And Gears just kind of makes me feel like I'm almost home. You know what I mean? Almost home, man. Like, being able to pick up those special weapons on the map and mastering the time and knowing when those weapons are going to come back up again, dude. There's just something that just brings back to that time when I would sit on PC with my fat ass fucking in a goddamn small ass chair that I could barely fucking sit in and play like 18 hours of fucking Unreal Tournament, dude. That's why, man. Exactly, players. Oh, God, there goes my back. Ooh, there you go. Oh, yeah. Nipples. Anyways, see how long I've been going. See? An hour and 9 minutes. You know what, man? Fuck it. I'm just going to ride it out, man, until my data fucking drops, dude. Fuck it. I don't care. Screw it. We're in it for the long game. We're in it for the home run stretch, man. So I've already made it past an hour, so now I don't give a fuck after that, man. Unreal Tournament was garbage. Yo, Raccoon, man, I know you love trolling my ass, dude, man, but I will never, ever take that fucking to heart, dude. Because we already know Unreal Tournament, man, was fucking the shit, dude. Next to Quake? Oh, dude, man, shit, bro. Unreal Champions, though, that was definitely an interesting approach for the console times, man. Like, when Unreal Champion 1 and 2 dropped, man, like, especially the second one, I forget that weird fucking name on it. You could play as Raiden in it and shit, because Midway fucking, I think, published it or something like that. From when, oh no, I think made it. Like, that was their attempt to try to make fucking Unreal Tournament be console friendly. And it didn't really pay off for them at all. That's the reason why we haven't got any more of those fucking Unreal Champion games. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I know. That's why do you think I don't follow him? You know, honestly, like, I thought the other day, but I didn't want to do it because fucking I don't want to piss anybody off, but I was legit going to unfollow every single person on my Twitter account. And the only people that I was going to follow was, like, developers that I like and shit. And that was it. Because that's what I care about, man. Like, when I played Bard's Tale 4, when that game got released on Game Pass there at the beginning of the month while I was waiting for Gears 5, or right at the end of April, or not April, sorry, the end of August, fucking, I sat there tweeting the developers, man, showing them issues that, like, I was having with the console version of the game. A week goes by, boom, update comes out, addresses all those problems. You know what I mean? I love being able to give that feedback to the developer, man. That's why I don't mind investing money into those early access games and shit. You know what I mean? Because I like helping the devs. Give them my feedback and shit, dude, man. Because you know what? You know, that reminds me of when we used to play test shit back in the day, man. Except that I'm not getting paid for it. We're paying developers for it now. Fine, whatever. I can understand that hate towards it, but that's how I look at it, man. Yeah, Lawbreakers was never meant to be an Overwatch clone. Therein lies the problem as to the reasons why Lawbreaker fucking was trash. Like, I loved the concept behind Lawbreakers. It just, I had nobody to play it with. Because everyone's like, nah, man, this plays like fucking Overwatch. Even though it played nothing like Overwatch. But, like, hey, whatever, man. I mean, shit. Like, that game could have been my Twitch shooter, man. If console gamers would have stuck with that game, dude, man, that would have been my game of the generation right there is Lawbreakers, multiplayer wise. Gears would have still been Gears, and I still would have fucking, man, oh, dude, you have no idea how much love I have for Gears, my guy. Trust me, you guys have no fucking clue how much I love that multiplayer, dude. It's the most fun that I've had in a multiplayer, man, since I last played Unreal Tournament. That's why I talk so highly about Unreal Tournament, dude. But now we want to look at games like like Call of Duty and fucking and Uncharted for like, hey, man, these games are fucking esports and shit. What? But hey, man, you know what? Each their own, dude. I really can't complain because these guys are racking in cash, so I can't complain about that. But, I mean, each their own, I guess, man. I mean, it is what it is. Like, you know, Sherrod, it's like, remember how I used to always sit there and say, man, that, like, you know, like, PC gamers don't want console games on their fucking platform and shit. And there was a time, believe it or not, for a brief period of time where a lot of PC gamers, at least that I fucking hung out with, man, they used to always tell me that crap. And it was clear when a lot of developers started to not release their games console-wise on PC anymore. Like, EA backed out and fucking a whole bunch of other companies backed out too. But now it seems like the fucking narrative is flipped. It seems like console gamers don't want PC-type games on fucking consoles, man, because they just prefer fucking simplicity, I guess. I don't know. I really don't understand, man. Like I said, going back to the whole preference thing, man. I'm not going to judge you for not playing games like that, but the people that I mainly look at are the people that sit there and call it trash without even understanding what the fuck kind of genre, let alone what game it is. That's what gets under my skin. You know what I mean? No, I agree with you on that, Sherrod. I think if Lawbreakers would have just been PC only, I think that game would have definitely been a little bit better, man. Yeah, but the sad thing is, if you notice, though, those are all games that are all dumbed down. Like, I guarantee you, right? Like, look at the first Witcher game. The first Witcher game actually had a little bit more complexity behind its combat than the shit that we're playing today. That everyone dick rides. Would probably never play Witcher 1 in their life. Kojima is the most overrated dev in gaming. I can. I have no comment on that. Yeah, I remember reading about that. And to think too, as well, that was City Projects Red back when they were in the indie studio and they came out with Witcher, my guy. Like, and Witcher was fucking. The first Witcher game was dope, dude. But like I said, fucking City Project Red is always going to be in my good graces. Always going to be in my good graces. Even if they release like a bunch of their games going forward, dude, man, that I may not fucking like, I don't care, man. I'm never going to shit on City Project Red. Because when they came out with good old games, aka GOG, I will always fucking respect City Project Red for fucking doing that. I will never fucking talk ill about City Project Red as long as I live. Because not only did they create a site that's literally heaven for me, so when I do get a PC in the foreseeable future, a better one, I'm going to fucking town on that website. Fucking, I'll be buying so much shit through GOG. But on top of that, too, as well, they gave me back my favorite PC game of all time, and that being SWAT 4. Oh, fucking thank you, City Project Red. I fucking love you guys. Yeah. Yeah, Guy Code. It kind of did, man. Why do you think I hold on to Gears so fucking close to my heart there, Guy Code, man? Because honestly, like, I know it plays nothing like Unreal Tournament there, Guy Code, but it's the only thing that makes me happy. Like, when I boot up, when I go into a match, dude, man, I'm running around, I'm picking up items off the ground. Like I used to do fucking in Unreal Tournament, dude. Like, I always get that little smirk in my fucking face that just makes me feel like I'm right at home again. You know what I mean? Hey, I used to love gaming on PC, dude, man. I really fucking did. Like, PC gaming to me was huge for me, dude. I remember I was there for the Half-Life 2 launch, man. I remember my buddy playing a fucking beta version of that shit on fucking vanilla Steam. Back with the green background and shit before actually Steam was fucking Steam, my guy. You know what I mean? Like, dude, like, there was a lot of great moments that I cherish in the PC side, dude. Especially when it comes to a lot of the old school games that I used to play, man. Fuck. And I want to fucking find love. I really want to find love for PC, man. But it's so difficult for me that when every game that I want is coming to consoles now. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, okay, well, I can just save myself money. And sure, I'm buying the inferior version, but if I give a fuck about that. Yeah. I think that's probably the most common complaint that every Gears game has ever gotten since the first inception there, Guy Code, man. I think people have always bitched about the controls being something that they want to see get changed. And I thank God they haven't changed it. Outside from the melee button, but I don't give a fuck about that. Yo, if I did have a PC, man, fucking, dude, I'll tell you that much right now. Yeah, I would be playing Quake Champions chips right now. I would be fucking on that shit like Coda Candy fucking crack at a goddamn unicorn race house. That made no sense, but don't give a fuck. Get my point across, Guy Code. Get my point across, buddy. No, dude, don't get me wrong, man. Look, I love my PlayStation, dude. Like, trust me, I do. I adore this console, man. Like, there's been great games on there, man, that I can't play on the Xbox. But at the same time, I play games that you guys would consider to be shit that I fucking love too as well. Dude, I put 20 fucking plus hours in Disneyland Adventures, and I came up with my own dark story behind that game. And every person that I've told fucking is like, holy shit, that makes a lot of sense now. Like, it's shit like that, man, as to why I love games so much, man. So you ever thought to yourself, dude, like, what does Mario do fucking in between each installment, dude? What is that fucker doing right now? Is he out there getting pussy tang, or is he out there working on fucking plums and shit? You know what I mean? Because he's a plumber. He's working on fucking pipes, whatever you want to call it. No, that motherfucker's out there doing some mushroom shit, ecstasy, some shit, some bullshit. I don't fucking know. We could theorize about that, man. Hey, yo, boss man, how come you're not posting in my chat, dude? Unless maybe you can on your phone or some shit on your Xbox. I don't know. Don't know why people complain about the controls for Gears. They work fine for me. It's an adjustment that a lot of people just don't want to get accumulated to, man. And look, I get it. I get it, man. But hey, man, it is what it is. Damn, they're Brett shit. They are restrictive, Jemiah, but they always have been, though. You know what I mean? And that's one thing, like I said, like, back in the day, when you pick up a magazine and you go through GamePro, how many sections of a GamePro magazine would you fucking read that actually was dedicated towards PC gaming? Barely any at all. Barely any at all. Like, there was more console magazines than there were fucking PC gaming magazines back in the day. And that's not a bad thing, and no, that doesn't make console games superior. But I'm saying at the same time, I'm telling you how I remember shit. And that's what it was for me. Most people that I hung out with, man, would never touch a PC in their life. Outside from a few people that I actually fucking chill with. That I used to chill with a long time ago before they fucked me over, man. Trust me, Jemiah, man. I don't hate PC. I just hate the state that PC gaming has got itself into. That's my only gripe with it. But my gripe, though, man, there's a long history behind it, dude. There's a long history behind it. I do and I don't. That's the thing. Like, games like Ready or Not, you think I don't want a PC to play that? You're out of your fucking mind. A spiritual successor to fucking one of the best tactical shooter games of existence, SWAT 4? You think I don't want to play that shit? Yeah, I do want to fucking play that shit. So, Jemiah, I might take you on that offer with that PC, bro. Because I really want to play that game. Real fucking bad. Actually, I never got bullied for anything PC-wise. Actually, it was the opposite for me. It was completely the opposite for me. I got bullied on a lot, man, for fucking playing games on PC. When I would talk about, say, Goblins or fucking Police Quest or my favorite SWAT 4, I got ridiculed for it at school. All my friends said, "Why are you playing that PC trash? I thought you were one of us, dude, man. I thought you were all about Nintendo and Sega and PlayStation and shit." Like, what? But I am. I can't enjoy other consoles, man? Like, nah, I'm good, bro. I hate PlayStation and PC because they have good games. And yet, the majority of the games that I own are on PlayStation, and the majority of them are actually the ones that you fucking like too as well, Spartan God. Yeah, I love your logic, bro. I love your broken half-ass trolling logic. That makes perfect sense now, man. I mean, shit. That makes perfect sense, dude. You see what I mean? Spartan's one of those types of guys where I know that he's pissed at the fact that I actually like Gears 5. I know it hates. See, that's the thing. It burns him inside so much that I'm out here talking so much good about fucking Gears 5. And he detests that. That's why he's been riding my fucking dick all day. All day. In the goddamn fucking roundtable chat, fucking everywhere. For literally the last couple days, man. Well, and he's also kind of pissed at me too as well about the fact that I unfollowed him on Twitter too as well. That I kind of get, but sorry, man, but you follow retards, man, so I don't want to see that shit on my feed. No offense, Spartan, dude. No offense, buddy. Yo, I'm telling you, Jemiah, man, this guy, like, seriously, Spartan, like, what other explanation, outside from you, like, trying to troll me, dude, which is not working for shit. But, like, if you're actually being serious, dude, man, then I'm sorry. But, yeah, like, you can stay mad at the fact that I really like Gears fucking 5, dude. And I know that's going to always bother you deep down inside because you don't want anybody enjoying anything on the Xbox because your immense hate towards that fucking platform. I get it. And, yeah, you have your neutral moments, dude, but that's what you use as your backup plan. You always fucking shell out and you go to that all the time as your scapegoat. We get that, dude. But a lot of us, though, we actually see through your shit, dude. We see through your fucking slander. We see through your lies. And your fucking factual lies. But whatever. It's not fake fucking bait, dude. Ask anybody in the chat. We're not the only ones that see it, Spartan. You'll sit there 1 minute. You'll talk shit about fucking Days Gone. Right? Then the game comes out. Oh, the game is fucking awesome. Makes my dick hard. Right? But every game that comes out, or anything that Microsoft does, fucking, you have to find some way to slam it down. Then if somebody calls you out on that shit, you automatically put up that defense mechanism, like you're playing Mass Effect, and you shield yourself like, oh man, I always make fun of PlayStation games. I always make fun of Xbox games. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I do the same too as well, but I'm the one that's being called an Xbot. What the fuck sense does that make, Spartan? Like, man, oh man. Because now it's made in Canada. I don't give a fuck if it's made in Canada. Fucking Japanio, fucking Chinesio, whatever. I don't give a fuck where the fuck it's at. I don't care. Well, it's funny that you happen to be falling for mine there, Spartan. Two could play that game, Spartan. Two could play that game, homie. Nah, see, the thing of it is that, actually, you know what, dude, man? You know what? I'm not even going to bother. I'm not even going to bother. Don't need to do better than that. Because I already have. Because I'm out here fucking playing shit. Meanwhile, you're out here fucking dick riding something you're not even playing. But hey, man, you know, it's fine. I get it, Spartan. I get it. I guess Jamaicans are really narrow-minded, I guess, man. I mean, what a shame. What a shame. It's no wonder why most people don't talk about Jamaica, man. It kind of makes sense now. No, the thing of it is, though, Jemiah, is that he's actually fucking falling for it. That's the beauty of it. Oh, Medieval's gonna be great, dude. Oh, wait, that's right. I can't say that, dude, because I'm a bot now, remember? That's right. I forgot. I can't say that shit no more. Oh, I ain't doing anything. Trust me there, Spartan. I ain't doing anything. You already fucking had your moment, dude. You already had your moment, bro. You don't even realize that I just planted an entire seed into your fucking brain, dude. But it's okay. It's okay, Spartan. So, Spartan, jokes aside for a second here. Fucking, how was your day the entire day, dude? The things bots say planted a seed. Believe me, I have. Trust me, but you're just too stubborn to see it. He doesn't even realize it. Medieval. Cleaned up your house? Well, there you go. Did you fix your microphone yet? You seriously need to get that mic fucking set up properly, man. Shit. Hey, it might not. It depends. If it does, then it just proves to me that Sony fans only care about certain IPs. But if it doesn't, then I hope we gotta get proven wrong, man. Like I was for fucking Crash. I'm glad that Crash fucking sold like Coda Candy Crack. No, it is your mic. Because you even sounded like that when we were on fucking Hangouts too as well there, Spartan. It sounded like that when we were also on Hangouts, so don't blame Discord for your shitty mic. $40 is a reasonable price. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. I think it'll do well. No, I'm trying to help you, Spartan, man, because I want you to be more on the show. Like, we all want you to be on more on the show. Like, I wish Tron had a better microphone, man. Like, fuck. Because there are times where, like, she'll say something, but I can't hear her. So when I go to talk, it sounds like I'm cutting her off, but I'm not doing it intentionally to fucking piss her off. The Roundtable Show. We want you on there more, dude. We like having you on there. Shut up there, Spartan. Shut up. No, you're not. Fuck out of here. Yeah, I know she is. I know she is, yeah. Why the hell would you want to see Death Stranding fucking flop? I thought you were excited for Death Stranding. I'm thinking of somebody else. I might be thinking of somebody else. I don't fucking know. Man, like she's locked in the trunk. I know, man, but she can't do nothing about it, man. Like her fucking tablet she has is pretty shit, man. You see what I mean? What did I tell you guys earlier about planting a seed in his head? You see what I mean? Because now he's got to use those back statements again. See what I'm talking about, dude? Like, so predictable, man. So predictable. The new ukulele game? No, I'm not. You can try one of those cheap mic headphones fucking made for phones. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to fucking figure out something, man. Try to see if I can maybe throw some money towards her or some shit soon, man, and try to get her a new mic. Nah, you're not being sarcastic, dude, man. That's another cop-out answer. It's okay. And yet Canada has invaded the U.S. twice and won both times. Dumbass. Oh, I thought you were a history nerd. Go on, Spartan. You can Google that shit. It's not hard to look for. Oh, man. I guess I have to do it myself, I guess. Blah, 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 blah. God damn. Yeah, man, it's not a hard Google search there, you're fucking Spartan. Nah, bro, see, your history is whack, bro. Your history is completely fucking whack. Ugh. 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 Hey, shit. I think I better get the fuck on out of here, dude. God damn. That's not true. So apparently that part of history doesn't exist according to Spotted. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Jesus Christ. Canada does actually have a history. Yeah, they do. It's like I said, man, because, like, you know. You guys would just use some cheap ass tactics, man. Because that's how you guys win. Americans are a bunch of cheap fucks, man. That's how you guys win wars. Oh, wait, no, I forgot. My bad. I forgot. America only goes to war because they have to fucking fake some bullshit up and then they actually go to war. I keep forgetting about that. Shit, even Canada wouldn't sink to that fucking low. God damn, dude. Nothing to do with that, dude. Nothing to do with that, man. It's just that Canadians take pride in themselves, Americans don't. For the most part, yeah. Even though we don't even want to get ourselves involved with any of that shit. Take all our milk bags. Nah, Spartan, dude. See, that's where you're wrong, dude. That's where you're definitely wrong. But hey, I'll let you stay in your American cheapskate bubble. That's fine by me. That's okay. That's okay. Trust me, believe me, I'd rather live in Canada than live in the United States and be fucked over by every single one of your government fucking bullshits over there. So I'm good. I'm good. No, it's not. They used to be the same price as what you paid there, Ryan. And they used to be like that indefinitely until fucking 2015. Right at the end of 2015 is when they changed the fucking conversion rate over. Does Canada have a military? Yeah, we do. Not me, guys. Not me. I mean, look how bad your country is when you voted in fucking Donald Trump of all people. That says a lot for your country. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, that's sad. Canada's military has BB guns. Probably do. Probably do. Hey, man. That gives us the advantage, though. Skating around on ice, slicing motherfuckers' necks off and shit. Why not, dude? That's how us Canadians fucking go to war. They got water gun, that fucking... Dude, anybody can use a water gun and shit on maple syrup, you dumb American prick. God damn, you see what I'm talking about, dude? This is the shit right here that shows how inconsistent Americans really are, dude. Oh, God, it makes me so sad. It makes me so fucking sad. Wow, congratulations. I should be so fucking enticed by that. I should be so happy for that. Like, fuck out of here, man. Yo, but anyways, man, I'm out of here, dude. I want to get my last games in here fucking for Gears, man, before I go to bed. And fucking get the last 10 out there, man. Or the last 5 out there I need left to do, so... Fucking... Oh, no, trust me, dude. Trust me. You do fear Canada. Trust me. You do. But anyways, I'm out this bitch, man. Love you guys, man. Spartan. Fuck you, man, but you know I love you, buddy. Fucking, I'm out this bitch, and I'll see you guys here on the next one, man. I'm out. Deuces.